do our memory verse, and Theo is going to help us do our memory verse today. Okay, you ready? It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. There is a time for everything. A time to plant and a time to pluck up. You got it? Good job, you guys. Kiss your brains. You are super duper smart. Now we know God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. And we know that Jesus is God, Jesus is Lord, and Jesus is Christ. And Jesus has many other names. All right, you guys are super duper smart. Now we're going to watch a story about Jesus. Okay.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus washes his disciples' feet. This is Jesus, who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love. He healed many people from their sickness, performed many miracles like calming storms, and even raised people from the dead. At this time, the Jewish people were celebrating a festival called Passover that had been celebrated since the time of Moses, when God brought his people out of Egypt. So Jesus and his disciples went to Jerusalem to celebrate. Jesus had 12 men who followed him through his ministry. They were called his disciples. Jesus and his disciples gathered for one final meal together. Jesus got up from the table, took off his robe, and began to wash his disciples' feet. Jesus loved his disciples, and he knew the time was coming for him to leave them and return to heaven. When Jesus came to Peter, he said, "Wait. Are you going to wash my feet?" Jesus said, "You don't understand what I'm doing now, but someday you will." "No." Peter said, "You will never wash my feet." But Jesus then told him that unless he washed his feet, he would not belong to him. "Oh, well then, okay." Then Peter said, "Then wash my hands and head as well, not just my feet." But Jesus told him that was not necessary. He just needed to wash his feet for Peter to become clean. So Jesus finished washing their feet and said that the disciples should do to others as he had done for them. He told them to follow the example that he had set for them, to serve each other and not think of themselves as greater than any other. Then God would bless them for doing as Jesus had taught them to do.